And it's really good to be with our friends tonight and our family, people that we dearly love. So I'm going to give just a few words. I just want to start with what a privilege this has been for the last 3 years. So often in life, we define success by winning and losing. By winning and losing. And we say, well, if you won, you were successful. And if you lost, you failed. And we see it completely differently. We've seen it differently from day one. We define success by having a bold vision for the people of Indiana. That was our number one thing. We wanted a bold vision for the people of Indiana. Think about this, guys. If we don't run, there's no one talking about small towns in Indiana and the importance of those small towns and the 2.5 million people that live there. That's not something that's being talked about. Now, it's not only going to be talked about, we're going to do it all over the state of Indiana and restore these communities all over the state of Indiana because we were willing to run for governor. This campaign has always been and should always be about ideas that improve the lives of 6.8 to 7 million people. What I've said to people all over the state of Indiana many times, and what I've said is there's a lot of fear in politics. There's a lot of fear right now. But faith and fear are incompatible. God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of what? Power, love, and a sound mind. So I'm going to ask you to do tonight with me as we close what I've asked every single person in Indiana that I've spoken to over the last 6 to 9 months, the same thing. I'm going to ask you to roll up your sleeves and put your faith to work. It's time for us to get to work, Indiana, and get things done and improve things like you see in this big building and what we've done here in Fort Wayne, we want to do all over the state of Indiana. I'm going to ask you to have a bold vision for your community, wherever you're serving. Have a bold vision for your community. And I want you to continue, and I'm asking you to continue to pray for all of us who are in leadership, yourself included. You know, pray for safety in all that we do, obviously, but pray for wisdom, that we will have wisdom in leading, and then pray for a servant's heart, that we will serve the people of Indiana with excellence. God bless you. Thank you for coming, and have a great night. Thank you.